What up, people? It's Fit Your Boy Fit with CJ. Fit with CJ on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Pinterest. And no, I'm not a personal trainer, but I'm your favorite personal trainer, favorite personal trainer, favorite content creator, and digital marketer. We're here to talk about how you can make money with your content. If you're watching this for the very first time, I appreciate you. A lot of you guys have been following my channel, close to 1,000 of you now, and for the first time, I'm actually going live. This is the first time I've ever done anything on YouTube live. So I appreciate you guys joining in. And I want to just give value, right? I just want to talk about how you make money from content. I've been doing this for a while. Just to give you a little bit of background, I'm a digital marketer for people in the health and wellness industry. And if you see me looking over here at the screen, it's because I'm looking at the chat and things like that. If people are tapping in the chat, but when it comes to making money for with your content, everybody I work with, as far as being a fitness professional, people within the health and wellness industry, a lot of entrepreneurs, they're putting out content consistently, but not making money from it, right? And so I just wanted to take a few minutes to say, hey, here's a couple of things that you can do to make money from it. This could be a longer conversation, but for right now, let's just focus on just a few things. We're going to talk about how you can make money from Instagram and YouTube. So first of all, let's just talk about Instagram, right? A lot of you guys are putting content on Instagram and not making money from it. Well, there's a couple of reasons why that may be happening. One, maybe because you're not aligned with the right niche audience. You maybe not focused on making offers right now. You're just doing things that are getting engagement, building audience, being funny. It may be different reasons why you're not making money, but in general, here are just some of the things you want to focus on when it comes to making money on your content on Instagram. One, obviously, by the way, I got to talk about this real quick before we even get into some of the solutions. Instagram Reels bonus. You guys may have known that Instagram and Meta has been giving money for people to post Reels for a while. Not everybody's had this, but a lot of people have. That is being canceled or quote unquote delayed, right? That's being delayed right now. So with that being said, now it's going to be really a shift in how you're making money from your content. So some of the things you're going to want to focus on, and that is Instagram shops, right? Instagram shops. A lot of people don't have their Instagram shop set up. So whether you're offering a digital product, service, something of that people can purchase through a store, like on your Facebook shop and things like that, you can connect those to your Instagram account. People can literally purchase directly. They don't have to go through all of the hop, skip, and steps, going to link in your bio and all these long funnels. They can buy directly from you on Instagram. That's one way, right? You can make money from your content by really help connecting your Instagram shops and really just making sure that connection with your content and the actual product you're selling is a lot faster with a lot less loops and things for people to have to jump through. Another thing is that there is ad revenue sharing coming for Instagram. So it's very similar to how YouTube is doing with YouTube Shorts, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But with YouTube Shorts, with Instagram, that's going to be coming as well. So what that means is basically when people are watching your reels um, back to back, if people actually watch the ad, if people are watching the ad for your with your content in between that, and then there's the ad put in there, that you're going to actually get something back from it. Not saying how much it is, whether it's a couple of pennies, whether it's a dime, whatever it is, right? You're going to get money for people watching that ad while your reels are going through the cycle. So that's actually going to be coming to Instagram in some form. Right now, as it is March 13th, right now, we don't actually have the details as what that is, right? But with that being said, we know it's coming. So what that means is, how do you focus on making the money from that? You want to do a couple of things. Make sure your Instagram account is in a good standing. Your account has to be good standing. That means there's no copyright infringement. That means that there's no issues with your account where you're posting bad things or you're getting reported for either spam or actually posting negative comments and harassment comments about people, or just certain things that you maybe could potentially be putting out there that can put your account in a bad standing. So to be able to get money from those ad revenue sharing, you're going to have to make sure that your account is in a good standing. On top of that, sponsorships, right? When you build a community, when you build a strong brand on Instagram, you are able to make sure that when there are opportunities for sponsorships, your account resonates with a particular audience that people can actually, purchase into and tap into. But on top of that, you can actually go to companies and actually offer them and say, hey, I have these 10,000 followers in this niche community. I have 4,000, 2,000 followers that are diehard about this particular topic of things like that, and they'll be perfect to work with your brand. Thus, when you can actually bring those to different companies and offer that, a lot of people are scared to offer. And I'm just one of the things I'm really going to focus on this year is just offer to these companies. There's corporate dollars out there. A lot of times, people with content, they forget that their content is not just reaching individual consumers. Sometimes it's B2B. Sometimes it's your small business can reach out to bigger companies and get some of that money as well. So think about that as well. How would you actually take advantage of that? Sponsorships. And then when it comes to YouTube, real quick with YouTube Shorts, how you can make money with your content, make sure that for one, you got to have a lot of requirement. There's a couple of I was call them benchmarks you got to have checked off, just like with your normal Instagram. I'm sorry, with your normal YouTube monetization, right? You actually have to have 1,000 subscribers for one. Then you have to have so many watch time hours, right? So with that being said, you want to have 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, and then we're going to focus on watch time hours. I can't remember what the watch time hours is right now. If it's 10,000 hours, 100,000, I can't remember. But I know there's so many watch time hours that you have within like 30 days or a time period. So those are the different benchmarks you would have to look into. But in general, you want to make sure that you are hitting those benchmarks so you can actually get the monetization from your not only your YouTube shorts, but your YouTube content in general. I know of plenty of channels that make six figures, um, way over six figures on YouTube alone because they have a huge, massive followings, right? And it's one of the most, um, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the most one of the best places you can actually get paid for being a content creator because it's for one, it's evergreen content. People when they search for it, they're actually going to be able to find it on YouTube and forever, right? Like right now, somebody might not watch this video live, but it's always going to be in my YouTube channel forever, and they can actually search and be like, hey, what was CJ talking about? What were some of the small little tips he was giving on how to make money on social media? Well, they can find it, right? That's going to be based on the title of my video. It's going to be based on the description in the video, right? So with that said, make sure that you are building your YouTube channel out and making sure that you are able to take advantage of these when your time comes. Another thing is you're going to get paid for sponsorships on YouTube as well. Just think about that as well. It's just same as Instagram. It's about just having a niche market, having that community that you can sell into. So whether like if it's a banner behind me, I can have something promoted to say, hey, you know what? When I go live on YouTube, I'm going to have your banner behind me. I can have a little banner or logo or something on the bottom screen supporting your brand. Don't be afraid to sell real estate. Don't be afraid to sell real estate within your content, within your brand. It's one of those things you definitely don't want to overlook, and we're going to enforce more and more. So with that being said, I appreciate you listening in. They're going to I told you I wanted to make this short, simple, and sweet. Nothing too detailed in this video. Very high level. I wanted this to be less than 10 minutes, so we're right at about the 8.5 minute mark. But what I will say is this is the first time I really went on live. I've never done this before. I never went on YouTube live. I've done live on Instagram. I've done live on conferences. I've done live a lot of places. But this is just trying it out, and this is another trip. This is a side note, making sure that you just go ahead and try something. Somebody just dropped me some fires in the chat. What up? What up, fam? How you doing? What up? What up? So don't be afraid to try something. I've never went up live on YouTube and I said, let's just do it, right? Let's just get it started. I see Deborah's in the chat. I appreciate you. And I just want to see how this goes. So whether we got one person in the chat, my family, Deborah's in the chat, or if we got 100 people, we're just going to do it, right? So if you found this valuable, please like this video and please subscribe. I will do more of these as we start to get some momentum. And the only way we get momentum is to keep going and to keep going. And that's the thing, same thing with all your content. You can't start at the top. You got to start at the bottom. Can't just log in here and expect 100 people to log in. I got to start with the one, right? I got to start with the one, which is Deborah, and she will always be my first viewer, and want to keep it rolling from there. So with that said, if you guys have any other questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about next week, go ahead, and heck, it might not be next week. It might be another day. I might just do it tomorrow. Why not, right? Drop some topics in the comment section of the video, and we'll keep this going. We actually got a couple of people tuned in, so I appreciate that. Yes, and Deborah in the chat said, "Hey," and she said, "That is great advice." Yes, you just got to start. You just got to start. It's one of those things where a lot of people don't want to start something, and because they're afraid of how it's going to look, or I don't have the biggest crowd, I don't have the biggest momentum. Well, we all start from zero. We all start from zero. Like right here on Instagram right now. What up, fam? How you doing? I got people on Instagram watching right now. I got people on YouTube right now. All I literally did 10 minutes ago, I made a decision. I said, I'm just going to get on here and talk. I'm just going to get in here and talk. I didn't have no long promotion. I just said, I'm going to get on here and do it. And we're going to go from there. So, if that said, I will talk to you guys soon. I'm wrapping up this video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate it. Peace.